Hi, I'm Alan. I'm here at JG Windows Music in Newcastle upon Tyne, and today we're going to look at the differences between two very popular portable pianos from Yamaha. On the bottom I've got the P45 and on top I've got the P125. They look very similar, and there are some similarities. They both use Yamaha's GHS graded hammer action, meaning they've got light keys at the top and heavier keys down the bottom. But clearly it's what's going on inside that makes a difference, and that's what we're going to look at today. First, let's have a listen to the main piano sound on the P45. And now let's have a listen to the first sound on the P125. You can hear the P125 has got a much more lively, dynamic, more sparkling sound to it. And this is to do with the kind of sound engine that's making the sound in the first place. The P45 uses Yamaha's AWM, Advanced Wave Modelling Technology, which has been around for quite a few years now. The P125 uses the more up-to-date Pure CF sound engine, which is a recording or a sample of Yamaha's Concert Grand, the CF3S Concert Grand 9-foot piano. Sounds fantastic. So when I'm stood here hearing the pianos coming back to me, the sound is influenced by the speakers inside them. They've both got two 12cm speakers built in, but additionally the P125 has got a couple of 4cm speakers, and that helps project the sound both upwards and downwards as well, so it's a much bigger sound when you stood playing the piano. So another difference between these two instruments is to do with how many notes they can play at once. Now obviously we've only got 10 fingers, but if you put your foot on the sustain pedal and play up and down the keyboard, you may well come into problems on the P45. In terms of the technical specifications, the P45 can play 64 notes at once, which might seem a lot, but in today's terms it's not really. The P125 can play 192 notes all at once, so many more notes. So with these instruments you might want to plug them into other things. Both of them have got a headphone socket. The P45 has got a single headphone socket, whereas the P125 has got two headphone sockets that are conveniently located on the front of the instrument. Additionally, the P125 has got left and right stereo outputs, which means you can easily plug it into a PA system or amplifiers, those kind of things when you're taking the piano out and about. Not so easy to do on the P45. One thing people often want to do is check on their progress. On the P125, you've got a convenient recording function right on the front panel of the piano, and you can record your left hand and your right hand separately. On the P45, that doesn't exist at all. So if you want the benefit of having a recording facility built in, the P125 is the one to go for. So what are you going to put these instruments on? They can both be put on portable stands, or they can be put on a furniture type stand to make it look a lot more attractive in the home. But additionally, the P125, you can buy a 3-pedal unit to give a much more complete looking piano in your home environment. So we're now going to look at the smart Pianist app, which can be used on iOS or Android devices, and this is a great way of controlling much more graphically what's inside the P125 piano. You can't use this on the P45, just on the P125. So as an example, you can start off with a grand piano sound and quickly change to a completely different piano sound. You can put yourself inside different room environments. At the moment I'm inside the recital hall, and I can change how much of that hall environment I hear. I'm going to turn it up. So as well as choosing the piano sound, you can also choose one of the other 24 sounds that are built into the piano. If I press onto it there, I can choose, for example, electric pianos. There are different kinds of electric pianos. You can have string sounds. You can have organ sounds. Of all different kinds. You can also very easily blend some sounds together. So for example, I might start off with a grand piano sound, add another sound, or I could change that second sound to be something completely different. I can also very easily split the piano in two, so have a grand piano and electric bass. Something that a lot of people like to use when they're practicing is using a metronome, and we've got a metronome built in here. But sometimes the metronome can be a bit dull to practice with, so as well as the metronome, there are some other things built in. There are some rhythms you can play along with, either with or without bass lines going on. Another great feature of the Smart Pianist app is you can play along with lots of the music that's built inside the piano, and it'll present you with the sheet music on the screen. You can also mute out the left and the right hand parts, so you can concentrate on playing either the left hand part or the right hand part. I'm going to mute out the right hand part and play along. So in summary, although the instruments both look very similar, hopefully you can see there are some differences clearly between the two models. Come and try them both at JG Windows Music here in Newcastle upon Tyne or at Gateshead Metro Centre, or visit our website jgwindows.com or pick up the phone and give us a call.